So we go with that the unit number one DC circuits. Okay. So the content it is included. We will go one by one of that one basic electrical quantities. So basic electrical quantities what it is included. So it include for that voltage, current, energy and power. So these four is a measure of that one terms it is included. So what is the voltage? Voltage is nothing but a potential difference. So potential difference across the 2 points. So potential difference. So this is a phase line, this is a neutral line. So phase line, neutral line, there is a difference. So this is a point and this is a point. So potential difference across these 2 points. So you will going to measure the voltage. So connect the voltmeter. Connect the voltmeter. So this is the AC power supply. So select the AC voltmeter. Select the AC voltmeter you need to select. So okay, potential difference across these 2 points you will going to measure. So what is the range do you want to select the voltmeter? What is the range? It's a single phase power supply. It is a single phase power supply. How do you say it is a single phase power supply? See, look at here is a phase is there, here is neutral is there. So only one phase is present, and with respect to neutral, only one phase. The phase may be R phase or Y phase or B phase, any one phase, any one phase, PHASE phase. Okay, any one phase with respect to the neutral, it will going to present the range is the 230 voltage across. 230 voltage across is 230 range voltmeter available in market. When you will going to look it will going to available on the round range. So what is a round? So 0 to 300. So 0 to 300 range round value available in the market. So select it on that one this range voltmeter, and then you will going to measure the value of the voltage between the 2 points. Okay, so this is about the voltage measurement with help of the voltmeter. This is a range, and the type of the meter is called AC power supply. When you will going to measure the voltage on the AC power supply, AC power supply, the type is called a moving iron. The type of the meter is name is called a moving iron. When you will going to DC measurement voltmeter, the type is called MC. It is called a moving coil. So like you will going to use the MI or MC type of the meter. Okay, so coming to that one, voltage is nothing but a potential difference across the 2 points. The unit of that one is a volts. The next one is a current. The flow of the charges in a conductor. The flow of the charges in a conductor. So see here the phase line is there, here neutral line is there. Okay, phase line, neutral line. Okay, phase and then neutral, there is a two line. So here is the bulb is there. Okay, bulb. So bulb has the two terminal. One terminal you have. Okay, through the switch you will going to connect it to the one terminals. So through the switch I will going to connect it to that one end of the bulb. Another end of the bulb I will going to connect it to the neutral. Okay, so here what is there? Power supply. AC power supply. How to denote a AC power supply? Sine waveform. AC power supply is denoted on the sine waveform. Okay, sine waveform. Okay, so when you will going to give the power supply, what will happen? The current is a flow up to this point. The current is a it will going to flow. You will going to measure the voltage potential difference across the take place. So potential difference across the take place. Okay, but the current, what about the current up to this point? The current is not flow. So when the current is a flow to the circuit is a form the closed path. The circuit is a form the closed path. Now I will going to close the switch. What will happen? The current is start to flow. The current is start to flow. The current is a flow only in the closed path. Okay, now current is start to flow. The closed path, closed circuit. The closed path is called a loop. The closed path is name is called a loop, or another name it is called a mesh. Okay, loop or mesh. So when current is a flow to the circuit means the circuit then should be in closed condition. Okay, okay, when it is a closed condition, the charges is a moves. The flow of the charges, it is move from here and it will going to flow to that ones. The charges is a moves. Okay, the charges it will going to move. The flow of the charges in a conductor. Conductor is nothing but line or wire. So okay, the flow of the charges in a wire. Okay, that is called a current. Okay, so I is equal to Q by T, charge with respect to the time. The unit is amps. Amps. Even the fuse also, you will going to select the fuse. It will going to denote it in the amps. 5 amps, 2 amps, 2 amps fuse. So then it will going to write as a 2 A for that amps. Okay, even do you know battery? So your mobile phone battery also, you can take the mobile phone. What is your battery rating? You will going to say about voltage and amps rating. So your mobile phone battery is 3.7 voltage and amps rating 6000 milliampere. So 6000 milliampere is nothing but a 6 amps. So 6 amps battery you are using. So that's why your battery it will going to come on that one 2 days or 3 days of that one period. Okay, this is about beginning about the current. Then next we're going to look at about the energy. I have the energy. That's why I will going to talk to you. I will going to speak to you. So I took the lunch. So that's why I am effectively talk to you. That is my energy. So this is similarly energy, mechanical energy, electrical energy, chemical energy. Okay, the capacity for doing work. So I'm doing the work. So I have the capacity to capacity for delivering the content. So this is about the capacity for doing the work. So it is nothing but a stored of the work. It is stored of the work. Okay, the energy is it will going to stored of the work. So capacity for doing the work, it is needed energy. The energy may be mechanical energy, okay, electrical energy, chemical energy, you can say. Power. So what about the power? So energy with respect to the time. What is your power? I can withstand 50 kg weight 5 hours. So that is your power. That is your powers. I can hold the 2 kg in 2 hours in my hand. That is my power. So that is my power. I have the power, strong willpower. I have the strong willpowers. So you will going to say about the power over here. So that is the power. So power, what is the unit? Energy, okay, divided by time. The ratio of the energy to time period. So I will going to hold the 2 kg. So 2 kg weight, okay, in 2 hours. So that's why energy with respect to the time, energy to the time. The unit is a watts. So in practically you are going to see watt meter available. The watt meter it will going to help to directly measure the what is the watt power values. For example, tube light is there. So what is the power value? 40 watt bulb. There is a 40 watt is written. 40 watt is consumed. Okay, it will going to consume on that 40 watt. Okay, another one is your fan. So 150 watt by the 150 watt. The fan is a 150 watt. Your computer. So computer will go to 200 watt. So like everyone it has that power. Everyone it has the power. Okay, then next we'll go on to move to the next topic that is called the types of sources. Sources. So generally we're going to classify these sources. So source. So generally it will going to classify into two types. So what is that two types of the sources? One is a AC source. Second one is a DC source. AC source and a DC source. AC source and a DC source. AC alternating current. DC direct current. Alternating current, direct current, AC source. Okay, AC is provided by the electricity board. AC is provided by the electricity board. So it is a state electricity board. State Maharashtra State Electricity Board. It will going to provide the AC power supply. Okay, how to generate the AC power supply? How to generate the AC power supply with the help of the AC generator? Machines has the two part. Machines has the two part. One is the possibilities as a motor. Another one is the possibilities as a generator. What is a motor? Motor. All of you look on the fan. Okay, in the fan, electrical wire is going inside. So electrical energy into mechanical energy. So mechanical energy to electrical energy is nothing but a generator. So AC generator, mechanical energy into the AC electrical output. Mechanical energy into the AC electrical output. That is called a AC generator. So AC generator generate the AC energy. So AC electricity power supply. Okay. So different power plants. So we okay, different power plants you have studied. Okay, thermal power plant, hydro power plant. Okay, thermal, hydro, solar power plant, wind power plant. So many power plant are there. These are the power plant. They will going to generate the electricity. So solar plant. So solar plant, it will going to generate the DC power supply from the sunlight, photovoltaic with the help of. Okay, you take the hydro power plant or thermal power plant. So that is a turbine with the help of the turbine mechanical energy to the generator input and the AC generator. So AC electrical energy output. So like AC and AC electricity is generated. Then how to get the DC with help of the rectifier. I have the mobile phone. It will going to operate on the DC power supply. So rectifier is used. So use the rectifier to okay convert AC into the DC. Okay, and you will going to charge. So types of the sources, generally AC source, DC source. Okay. So generally the sources are classified AC source and DC source. Further, these sources are classified independent sources and dependent sources. Okay, dependent is nothing but controlled sources. Dependent is nothing but controlled sources. Independent sources. Independent sources is classified generally in two types. One is a practical source. Another one is ideal source. Okay. So independent sources. So when we got the independent, so easy to will going to remember independent. So Independent Day we will going to celebrate it. So independent source. So when we got the independence, okay, good. So 15th August 1947. Okay. So you easy to will going to remember independent. So independent source, dependent source. So dependent source is the controlled source I say. So I hope you are not forget. So this independent sources are further classified. One is a practical source, another one is ideal source. Practical source and another one is ideal source. What is the difference between the practical source and ideal source? You want to know. Okay, practical source and ideal source. What is the difference? Yoga conditions. I'm in yoga. So meditations. Okay, I'm sit it on the silently. So do the meditations. So when I will going to do the meditation means all energies with me. That is called ideal. All the energies with me, that is called ideal. Practical, so practical source is nothing but walking, jogging. Okay, so you will go to swimming. Now I am talking, so that is called a practical source. What is the difference ideal source and a practical source? So ideal condition, all the energies with you. Practical conditions, so you will going to reduce the energy. So let's we're going to see look the comparisons. Yes, so this is about the ideal conditions. What about the ideal conditions? The voltage source you will going to look it is a maintenance a constant. Or current source you will going to look it is maintenance a constant with respect to the time. So voltage source is maintained as a constant, current source is maintained with respect to the time, constant. So ideal condition, full efficiency. But a practical condition, what will happen? The practical conditions, the voltage is lightly drop down, lightly reduced. The current source is slightly reduced. So this is the difference between the practical source and ideal source. Practical source and ideal source. This practical source also it will going to classify to ideal source also classified into the two. How it is a two? Voltage source, current source. Voltage source, current source. Practical voltage source, practical current source. Ideal voltage source, ideal current source. So like that, it will going to classify it. Okay. Okay. So before we'll go about that one, you will going to recap. So what are the sources? Generally AC source and a DC source. Okay. How to get the DC source? With the help of the rectifier. Okay. Then further these sources are classified independent. So independence day. So independent source, dependent source. Dependent is nothing but a controlled source. Okay. That independent sources are further classified into two: practical source, another one is ideal source. What about ideal conditions? So full efficiency. Voltage source and current source is a maintenance a constant. But a practical condition, lightly drop. Lightly drop. These sources are further it will going to classified voltage source and current source. So practical voltage source, practical current source, ideal voltage source, ideal current source. So like it will going to classify it. This dependent also it has the it will going to classify the voltage source and current source. Voltage source and current source. Okay. Here you can come here, practical source and ideal source. What is the difference? What is the difference? So first one, voltage source. Voltage source means here is a voltage source plus and minus you want to denote it. Current source means arrow mark you want to denote it. See here, so this is a current source, this is a voltage source you want to denote it. A voltage source you may be denoted like this type of method, or round say plus and minus you will going to denote it. So this is called a voltage source, this is a current source. You want to know about this one. Okay, and a practical condition, what about that one? The voltage source is connected series with the resistance. Okay, here is a current source is connected parallel with the resistance. So that's all about that one, practical condition of the voltage source and a practical condition of the current source. Practical condition of the voltage source and a practical condition of the current source. So take this one, I have see that one, voltage source series with the resistance, current source parallel with the resistance. Okay, this source is connected to the load, lamp load or resistance load. You can connect it, you can connect the load, that's all. This is about the practical conditions. What about the ideal conditions? No resistance is connected in series, no resistance are connected in parallel, that's all. This is a differentiation. No resistance are connected in series, no resistance are connected in parallel. So this is about the source. Okay, this is about the source. So this source is also further classified is there. So controlled sources, so voltage controlled current source, voltage controlled voltage source, so voltage source current source. Okay, similarly current controlled, current controlled, current controlled, current controlled current source, current controlled voltage source. Okay, so if you want to learn, know about these ones, else otherwise you want to know up to this point. So generally about the sources. Okay, fine, then let's we move to that one, next one, Ohm's law. So Ohm's law is very important and very necessary one for everywhere. So this is about the Ohm's law. V is equal to I into R. V is equal to I into R. Multiply. V is equal to I into R. Okay. V is equal to I multiply R. So you will going to look at I dot R. Otherwise, suppose I it is equal to, I will going to write about I is equal to, what about that one? V divided by R. V divided by R. V divided by R. I it is equal to V divided by R. R it is equal to, R it is equal to what? V by I. V by I. So this triangular it will going to denote it to, you will going to write, otherwise you will going to study it in mathematics. Okay, only keep in I on the right hand side, move this R in the opposite side, so V by R. V by R. I is equal to V by R. Otherwise I want to keep the R only in right hand side, move the I in the opposite side, so divisions V by I. So this is a Ohm's law, it will go to denotations. What is the definitions? V is directly proportional to the I. The resistance is a constant. Okay. Okay, V is directly, what is that one? Proportionality is R. So V is directly proportional to the I. Okay. R is constant. So how to write V? Okay, what is the V? Potential difference across the 2 points is directly proportional to the flow of the current with a constant temperature. With a constant temperature. So resistance is nothing but it will going to make the temperature. So constant temperature or constant resistance, constant temperature. So this is about the Ohm's law. So this Ohm's law it will going to helpful for that one to find out the voltage or find out the current or find out the resistance. If I will going to give the I and V value, substitute and find the resistance. If you know that one I value and R value, find the voltage. Similarly, if you know that V value and R value, find the current. If you know the V and I value, V value and I value, find the power. DC power, I am saying DC power. Okay, AC power means multiply with the cos pi. Okay, DC power. Okay, I is equal to P by V or V is equal to P by I. So like about the power value you will going to find out. Okay. Then next we're going to
Okay,
move to
sir.
that one. Yes. So next we're going to move to that one.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
one is a, yeah, fine, thank you. So next we're going to move to that one, Kirchhoff's law. So Kirchhoff's law we're going to look it. So before we go to that one Kirchhoff's law, we're going to solve maybe one problem in Ohm's law. We're going to look it on the Ohm's law, one problem we're going to look it to solve. For example, we're going to take about that one. So power supply, I'm going to give the power supply. Okay, then resistance. Okay, so here is a 2 volt, here is a 2 ohm, here is a 2 ohm. I cannot write clearly. And to find, can you find out what is the current? I value, I value, can you find out? Find the I value and the power value. Power, it's a 2 ohm. Okay, ohm you have to write like you want to write. Okay, write the voltage. So Ohm's law, what did it say? V is equal to I into R. V is equal to I into R. I need to find out the I value. So I is equal to V by R. V divided by R. Substitute on the V value and R value. What is the given the problem? V value 2. R value, that is also 2. Then 2 by 2 cancel. Answer 1. 1 amps.
1 ampere.
Very good. The flow of the current is a 1 amps. The flow of the current is a 1 amps. Then find out the power. P is equal to V into I. V into I. What is the V value? 2 volt. I value,
2.
I value,
2,
I value,
1.
multiply with 1. 2 into
1,
1, answer
2,
2
2.
watt. So this is the power value to find out the powers. So this is one more questions. Uh, I hope I gave this type of the 1 mark already. If it is not, then note down this 1 mark. Note down question number 79. V is equal to 2 volt. R is equal to 2 ohm. Find the current. What is the current value? Find the current and power. Find the current and power. The answer is a 1 comma 2. 1 for that current and the power is equal to 2. So that's all about that one. Okay, this is the Ohm's law about implementations. Ohm's law implementation. So let's we move to that one. So next one is the Kirchhoff's law. The Kirchhoff, it has the two laws. One is the Kirchhoff current law, another one is the Kirchhoff voltage law. So what is the Kirchhoff current law? Very simple to I want to tell. Summation of the I is equal to 0. Summation of the I is equal to 0. See here, the law stated that algebraic sum of the current. Okay, algebraic sum of the current in a node. What is a node? This is a node. Algebraic sum of the current in a node is equal to 0. It is equal to 0. That's all. This is about summation of the I is equal to 0. Algebraic sum of the current in a node is equal to 0. Or another statement. So incoming current. Okay, what are the incoming current? Okay, 1 is incoming, 3 is incoming. So incoming current is equal to outgoing current. 2 is outgoing and 4 is outgoing. So incoming current, it is equal to outgoing current. So sum of the incoming current is equal to sum of the outgoing current. So this is about the Kirchhoff current law. Then next we move to the Kirchhoff voltage law. What is the Kirchhoff voltage law? Summation of the V is equal to 0. Summation of the V is equal to 0. Previously summation of I is equal to 0. Here look at summation of the V. So V, it is equal to 0. In the circuit, summation of V is equal to 0. So the law stated state that the algebraic sum of the all the voltage source, algebraic sum of all the voltage source in a closed path is equal to 0. So in a closed path it is equal to 0. Algebraic sum of all the voltages in a closed path is equal to 0. Or another statement, voltage rise it is equal to voltage drop. Voltage rise it is equal to voltage drop. Like to say teacher it is equal to the student. Okay, I'm delivering the content. So you all the members is receiving the content. Okay, so I'm delivering the content. So I'm speaking, you are listening. Okay, that is a voltage rise it is equal to voltage drop. Okay,
Yes, sir.
your father, for example, in your family, two members are there. Okay, your father is earning the money. Okay, you is the one members and one another members. So what you are doing? So you are going to expense. So you are spending the expenses on that one, and your one more your brother or sister also expenses. So your father is earning 50 rupees. So 25 rupees you are taking, another 25 rupees another your brother or sister is taking. So your 50 rupees father is earning. So you two members is taking the 25 plus 25. That's all. So your father is 50. It is equal to you 25 and your brother 25. So it is equal over 50. It is equal to 50 consumed. So potential rise. Your father has the rise. Rise means what you can. He has the power. He has the amount of 50 rupees. Potential drop. Drop means you are consumed. That is 25 rupees you took. That is a drop. So this is about the Kirchhoff voltage law. So let's see. We're going to look it on this one. Okay. Here, what is the equation? First equation. So okay, Vs. So Vs it is equal to these two is connected in seriously. So V1 and this is a V2. V1 plus V2. Okay, in series connection. Okay, current is a common. I is a common. Common. Then V1. What is Ohm's law? V is equal to I into R. So I into R1. I into R1 plus, close the bracket, plus V2. What is the V2? Flow of current is common. I into R2. I into R2. What is left hand side? Vs. Supply voltage. Okay. So voltage rise it is equal to voltage drop. Voltage rise it is equal to voltage drop. Okay. So these two terms. So these two terms I want to move on the one side. Okay, this is a plus. Move to the another side, it will going to come as a minus. 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 It will come. Otherwise I will going to write. Okay. You can write any methods. So Vs it is equal to I into R1 plus I into R2. Otherwise I will going to move one side. You will going to write. Okay. So I is I'm keep it as it is. Okay. So I is common. Open the bracket, R1 plus R2, two resistance. So two resistance is simplified, R equivalent RT. Vs equal to I into RT, R equivalent. What is RT? RT is nothing but R1 plus R2. Why R1 plus R2? Because seriously connected. Okay. So from the circuit, can you find out the I value? Yes, I is equal to Vs dot by RT. Vs dot by RT. What is RT? R1 plus R2. That's all. So this is about the Kirchhoff voltage law. This is about the Kirchhoff voltage law. And uh, next one is a voltage divided rule is there. What is that one? Voltage divided rule. Okay, this rule it is helps to you will going to find out the V1 voltage directly. What is the V1? Vs equal to V1 plus V2. Vs equal to V1 plus V2. Can you find out the V1 fastly? Yes, it has the formula. What is the formula? Vs. Sorry, V1. V1 is equal to what is the formula?
Vs minus V2.
Yes. Okay. V, that is a V1 value I need to find out fastly. How to find out? So here is a generally I into R1 Ohm's law. Okay. Here is a two resistance are there. Two resistance are there. So supply voltage is a another formula. I value you don't know. I value you don't know. Then how to find out? Supply voltage Vs multiply R1 divided by total resistance. I will repeat again. Find out the V2 fastly. Find out the V2 fastly. What is the V2? So V is equal to Vs. Vs is equal to V1 plus V2. Can you find out the V2 fastly? With the help of the voltage divider rule, it is used to, you will going to find out fastly. What is the fast? V2 is equal to, what is the general formula? Ohm's law, V2 is equal to I into R2. Okay, I don't know I value. Then what to do? Go to the another formula. What is another formula? Vs, supply voltage. What is supply voltage? Do you know? Yes, I know. Then write it. Supply voltage Vs multiply 2. So here is a V2. So R2 divided by, what are the resistance? R1 plus R2. Write it. R1 plus R2. So this is a method. You will going to find out. So find out the V2 fastly. So lengthy method, you need to find out the I value. Then you will going to find out the I, after that substitute. Directly you will going to go with that one. This is a voltage divider rule. Okay, that's all. Okay, due to the time constraint, we go with that one problem, Kirchhoff's law based. So we're going to look it on that one Kirchhoff's law based problems. It's a very simplest method. Not only Kirchhoff's law, mesh analysis. So mesh analysis, you have the topic syllabus about the mesh analysis. So mesh analysis is also the same. So what is the mesh analysis also? You will going to say. The circuit may be this one they will going to give, or circuit maybe they will going to give like this type of method. Okay, whatever they will going to give. So you don't worry. Just you can look at how many rooms are there in your house. It's a question. How many rooms are there in your house? Kitchen room, bedroom, living room. Like how many rooms are there in your house? So everyone having that one, 2 rooms or 3 rooms in your house. How do you say it is a room? How do you say it is a room? It is a door and closed, one privacy is there. Okay, it has the one door and it has that one privacy. Totally it will going to closed. So that's why it is a room. It's a room. So in the circuit, how many rooms are there? One room, second room, third room. Similarly, in the circuit, how many rooms are there? One room, second room, third room. That's all over. Then you will going to give your order, your numbers 1, 2, 3. Okay, you will going to assume your arrow. Okay, you will going to assume your arrow clockwise or anti-clockwise. You can assume, that is no problem. Okay, once, okay, so this is a anti-clockwise, this is a clockwise, this is a anti-clockwise. Okay, no problem. Excuse me. You will going to assume. Point number 1. So how many rooms? So 3 rooms. Then you will going to assume point number 2. Assume the arrow. Okay. 1, 2, 3 can give the room. Then arrow can assume on the clockwise. Okay. Then room 1, write the equation. Room 2, write the equations. Room 3, write the equations. Take your calculator. Substitute this one. And find out in your calculator directly I1, I2 and I3. Okay, what is I1? It's nothing but delta 1 divided by delta. Mathematics you were already studied. Delta 1 divided by delta. I2 delta 2 divided by delta. I3 delta 3 divided by delta. So use your calculator directly. We're going to find out the answer. Okay, so coming to that one. So room number 1, first equation. Room number 2, second equations. Room number 3, third equation. Over. How to write the equations? That is important. See here, this is a independent, this is a common. Okay, this is a resistance is common between these 2 rooms. The source is also common. Okay, so here is a, what about it? This is a independent. This is a common. So this is a independent. So whenever it is come as a common means the flow of current is possible to flow both current. The flow of the current is in the resistance is a both current. I1 also flow, I2 also flow. Okay, so you need to consider if both also flow in the same direction means plus. If one is the same direction, another is opposite direction means minus. That's all. Okay, we're going to write the equation. Then we're going to close the today class. Time is also reached. First one, I need to go inside the room. I'm going to inside the room. Okay, I'm start with the source. So 50 it is equal to, write down 50 it is equal to independent. What is that one? 50. Okay, this resistance is independent. 15 I1. How do you say I1? I already considered this a 1. This is considered as a 2. This is considered as a 3. So I1. 15 I1 plus resistance. What is the value? 1. So 1 into, it's a common between these two. Open the bracket. So this is my flow of the directions. This is the opposite direction. So I'm standing here. So I1 minus I2. I1 minus I2. Okay, over. So I'm entering into the source in the plus terminal. So plus terminal means you will go and write it as a plus, terminal means plus 5. That's all over. 5. Equation is over. Simplify the equations. So move this 5 plus 5 in opposite direction. So 50 minus 5, 45. So 15 I1 plus 1 I1. So 16 I1 minus I2. That's all. So like you will going to write the equation easily. Similarly, so let's see we're going to write about that one. Another equations. I'm standing here. Okay. I'm standing inside the room. I'm standing inside the room. I'm entered to the plus 10 volt. Okay, 10. So 10 volt it is equal to, sorry, 10 volt. I'm entering the room. So room is there, 10 volt plus 10 into, it's a common. So I'm standing inside. So my I3 I will going to do the first one. I3, I2 is opposite direction. Yes, this direction. So I3 is this direction. So I2 is opposite. So minus I2, it is equal to 0. Look it. So I am started from the loop here. From here, I'm plus 10 and resistance. Suppose I am opposite direction means 10 it is equal to 10 it is equal to. So you will go and write 10 it is equal to if it is opposite directions. But I am going to start with the same directions. This directions. Okay. So I will go and write about the equation number 3 and 1, 2, 3. So simplify to you are going to get that 1, I1, I2, I3. So this is nothing but a mesh analysis. So take about the another example, same first equation, second equation, third equations, and substitute to find out the answer. Okay, due to the time constraint, we're going to stop here. We're going to look it on the remaining topic on the next class.
Yes, sir.